Welcome the students of class 9 and 10 to our online class. Today I am going to discuss our writing test in English past paper. Here I have drawn a pie chart which indicates a family's expenditure in different sites. First time we see in this pie chart the family expenditure in food sector. There has 25% in food sector of his total income. Then we see in second position in education side 22%. The family is very sincere in education side. That is why they budget their total income 22% in education side, and the position is after food, which is 25%. And we see also in third position a 15% in savings. We can say the family is sincere for their future life. For this reason, they expend their 50% income in saving sector. After this, the family expends their income in clothes sector 30%. They expends 30% for clothes of his total income. After this, we see in this pie chart the family expend their money 12% in transport sector for going or coming in different sites. And we can say there has a difference between transport and clothes, only 1%. After this, we see in this pie chart the family expends their other sides 8% of total income. And lastly, we can see the family expends their total income 5% in power sector, because every family has a fixed expenditure in power sector. So this family expends their money 5% of total income in power sector. And we can see in this pie chart 100% expenditure of their total income. And we can explain in this pie chart 150 watts or near amount of what in this pie chart to give details in this graph paragraphs. My dear students, for this item you will get 10 marks. So you have to give details with 150 words or near more words in these graph paragraphs. Now I am showing another graph paragraphs. I am drawing another graph. %, 50%, 9%, 38%, 48%, 14%. %52%, 25%, it's watching TV, the sign, games and at sports, and this is the sign online or computer based programs. My dear students, it is another graph paragraphs with a column chart. Here I have shown a graph 1990, one stage, in 2000 in different stage, and 2010 another stage. It is a graph chart. The percentage of watching TV, games and sports, online or computer based programs in young generation, they are past tense. My dear students, one day our young generation past time games and sports of their total free time. But day by day, the situation has changing. So we can describe in this graph chart. In 1990, we see 41% of young generation pass their time watching TV. And in the same time, 50% of young generation first time their free time in games and sports. In the same time, 9% of young generation first time online or computer based programs. So we can say 50% is the highest percentage in games and sports past their times. But after 10 years, we can see the situation has changed. 48% of the young generation pass their time by watching TV, and 38% of them pass their time games and sports. In the same time, 40% of young generation pass their time online or computer based programs. So we can differ between 1990 and 2000. 41% has increased to 48%, but 50% has decreased into 38%, but 9% has increased to 14%. After 10 years, we can see the situation has also changed. In this time, 52% of the young generation pass their time by watching TV, which is the highest percentage among three decades. After this, we can see 25% of young generation pass their time with games and sports. In the same time, 23% of young generation pass their times with online or computer based programs. So among the three times, we can explain the percentage of online user is increasing, and also the percentage of shower TV is increasing, but the percentage of games and sports sector is decreasing. So we can say, my dear students, our eagerness or interested into games and sports are decreasing day by day because it may be our lack of facility in our country, because our population is increasing day by day and our lands or field for playing facilities is decreasing day by day. So for this reason, the young generation are liking in this sector, watching TV and online or computer based programs. So my dear students, you can explain this graph chart with a different language, and you have to write 150 words also for getting 10 marks. So you can try in your home different graph paragraphs like this. So thank you everybody, and I will discuss another graph chart or graph paragraphs in the next class.